So today, I just wanted to talk about the biggest lesson I learned in my first year of marketing. The biggest lesson is get your ego out of the way. And from a copywriting perspective, this means using frameworks, templatizing what's already out there. Just 2 years ago, I was working at McDonald's. I got out of a biochem degree and I couldn't get a job. I literally applied for 7+ months, moving on to a year. And I eventually gave up and just chose whatever menial job I could to get an income. That very same year, I got on Twitter, found Money Twitter, was introduced to marketing, met a lot of killers out there, making a lot of money, just making waves. Some of the people's ages were crazy. I'm 28 now, but I met people 10 years, 5 years younger than myself, actually producing real world results. I had already started freelance web design and graphic design at 16, but I'd stopped because I got duped by my school's messaging that told me you either go to university or you're a dumbass. Eventually found my way, super grateful. But the biggest lesson I learned was you have to get out of your own way. There's a lot of ego in the space that wants you to be original when all you're doing is reinventing the wheel. If we're talking about the copywriting perspective, this means when you're writing sales letters, writing emails, etc. If you have to learn the foundational stuff, so consumer psychology, how to actually grab attention, engagement, a great place to start from is actually looking at the work of other people, whether that's copying sales letters or looking at the frameworks people use, and then just mastering one of those methods. One easy example that comes to mind for me is the IDA framework. If you look at the 10 million other copywriting frameworks out there, fundamentally, they all boil down to the IDA framework. When I was a beginner, I found myself wasting so much time trying to master each and every single one. This is where I eventually learned you gotta get your ego out of the way. It's not you being able to say, hey, I'm the smart guy. I was able to create this copy without using frameworks, or I was able to figure this out without looking at any other creators' work out there. You're actually better off just starting from a place where results are already proven, may that be a framework or someone's video script, ad script, etc., and actually just remodeling it towards your message, your ideals, maybe your offer. When I started my position at Echelon, it was a bit overwhelming, right? I just had a background in social media growth. And then eventually I found myself knee deep in helping create all these ad campaigns, funnels, emails, blog, SEO, you name it. Right? If I had let my ego stay in the same place where I tried to be the smart guy and be like, okay, I'm going to figure all this out myself, we wouldn't be where we are today. Our agency growth came from that social media work that myself and my team did. Now, we're having ads that are printing deals worth thousands of dollars a month, and now we're just getting into launching a newsletter, blog, etc. And we wouldn't be there if I had that ego in the way. Once you've learned the fundamentals of one crucial piece of marketing, which is just the consumer psychology of it, knowing why people do the things that they do in regards to marketing materials and assets, you can learn anything. And a great place to start is just learning that one single framework and then either templatizing or leveraging what other people are already doing out there. A great example, right, is ad scripts. I come from a background where a lot of the work that I did was like short form. Now I'm helping create ad scripts that are like printing. And a big reason I'm able to do that is because I'm able to admit I don't know everything. But there's a million other creators, a million that have run ads before me that have proven results. Why don't I just quickly learn from them? Look at the scripts that are already out there. How can I leverage it? How can I just remodel it? That's all it is. It's just keeping things simple and just taking action. Because instead of being the guy that's trying to look at the high level perspective of things and then trying to figure everything out, you're losing a lot of time and effort.